Hello, my friends! Welcome to my channel. Today we will talk about the life of Thomas Edison, one of the greatest inventors the world has ever known. His story is not only about light bulbs, phonographs, or motion pictures. It is also about courage, hard work, and the belief that failure is never the end. Thomas Edison was born in 1847 in a small town in Ohio, United States. As a boy, he was curious about everything, but in school, his teachers thought he was slow and not very smart. Imagine that. The man who later lit up the world was once told he could not learn properly. Luckily, his mother believed in him. She took him out of school and decided to teach him at home. She encouraged his curiosity, let him read many books, and gave him the freedom to experiment. That love and trust became the foundation of his future. As a teenager, Edison sold candy and newspapers on trains. Even then, his passion for experiments never stopped. He built a small laboratory inside one of the train cars. But one day, his experiments caught fire, and he was forced to leave. Most people would feel ashamed and give up, but not Edison. Every failure only made him more determined to try again. Edison also lost much of his hearing when he was young. Many would see that as a weakness, but he turned it into an advantage. He said that his deafness helped him concentrate because he was not distracted by noise. This is a lesson for us all. Sometimes what feels like a disadvantage can become our strength if we use it in the right way. His career as an inventor truly began when he started working on telegraphs and electrical devices. He had big dreams, but also faced many disappointments. He lost money, made mistakes, and often failed, yet he never stopped. Edison believed that failure was simply a step towards success. He once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." These words show us his spirit, always looking forward, never giving up. His greatest achievement was, of course, the electric light bulb. Before him, people used candles, oil lamps, and gas lamps. They were unsafe and inconvenient. Edison wanted to create a safe, practical, and long-lasting source of light. Many inventors had tried, but none had succeeded. Edison tested thousands of materials for the filament, the small wire that glows inside the bulb. After countless attempts, he finally succeeded in 1879. The world was changed forever. Streets, homes, and factories could now shine brightly at night. But Edison didn't stop with the light bulb. He also invented the phonograph, the first machine that could record and play sound. People were amazed when they heard their own voices for the first time. Later, he worked on the motion picture camera, opening the door to the film industry. By the end of his life, Edison held more than 1,000 patents. That means he officially created more than 1,000 different inventions. What makes Edison's story so powerful is not just his inventions, but his attitude toward life. He believed that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. In other words, having a good idea is just the beginning. The real magic comes from hard work and persistence. Thomas Edison died in 1931 at the age of 84. On the day of his funeral, people across America turned off their lights for a moment to honor the man who had given them light. It was a beautiful symbol of gratitude for someone who had changed the world. So, what can we learn from Thomas Edison? First, never let others define your limits. He was called slow, but he proved the world wrong. Second, embrace failure. Every mistake brings you closer to success. And third, work hard. Dreams only become reality when we put in the effort. My friends, every time we turn on a light, listen to music, or watch a movie, we are enjoying the legacy of Edison. His life reminds us that with determination and persistence, we can also bring light to the world in our own way. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this story, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more inspirational stories to practice your English and to grow in life. Remember, success is not about never failing. It is about never giving up.